Yo, welcome. Sit back and let me tell you about what PC games are free for you to enjoy this week. We start over on the Epic Store where you can currently get your hands on 911 Operator, the Please Make Help to Me hotline manager. But starting September 21st, two juicy games want to join the other mountain of free games you barely get time to play anyway. Out of Line and The Forest Quartered. Out of Line is a unique adventure game filled with funky puzzles, all hand-drawn in an originally fairly good-looking 2D style game. You get to follow the adventures of San in a quest to escape the factory that was once his home. Dive into a story set in a mysterious world that is revealed through multiple chapters. Ever since we got Limbo, there's been a proliferation of puzzle platformers on the indie scene, including its spiritual successor Inside, a game many see as the pinnacle of the genre. Out of Line clearly takes inspiration from these games, but it has enough unique elements to make it stand out on its own. Definitely worth a try. Alongside Out of Line, The Forest Quartered is also available starting September 21st. The Forest Quartered is a puzzle adventure about a gone but not forgotten lead singer. You get to play her spirit and travel through 3 acts of unique to the members of her band for a final farewell concert. You get to face their emotions, solve puzzles, and fight the corruption plaguing their souls. To be honest, this bad boy is oozing with style, with great jazz and incredibly satisfying sounds and interactions. The puzzles are simple in a way where they're challenging enough but not reaching the frustrating scale. A melancholical tribute to a deceased singer. I didn't know her, I didn't know anything of her until I played this game and listened to her music. But with a heavy heart, I'm glad I came to know of her and her beautiful voice. Having this game come out of Copenhagen, Denmark, where your homie is, makes me even happier to give it some eyes. Go get it on the Epic Store starting September 21st. Listen up, if you're quick, you can get a few free days of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 over on the Blizzard launcher. They're having a free-to-play thingamajiggy until September 20th. To be honest, the only thing Modern Warfare has taught me was how to insult mothers in 12 different languages. It's quite helpful if I don't say so myself. By the way, if you're subscribed and have notifications on, you would get this info as soon as I have it, just in case you see this on September 21st and the free-to-play session has already closed. Make sure you don't lose out, and if you want to stay up to date on free games, then subscribe and hit thrust the bell notification. That just gives me some extra joy. Okay, enough damn self-promotion, let's go. Next up, we have We Were Here Expeditions, The Friendship, which is free to claim until October 13th, and it's yours forever. Here you have the pleasure of partnering up with your friend, if you're lucky enough to have one of those, and test your friendships by solving puzzles together in an abandoned amusement park. You get to work together to overcome brain-teasing challenges in this standalone We Were Here experience. To be completely honest with you, I just opened the game, realized I need friends to play, and then I closed the game again. So I have no idea if it's good, bad, or somewhere in the middle. So if you have a friend and you want some brain teasing, then head on over to the Epic Store where you can pick this bad boy up. Next up, we have Microvolts Recharged. It's a new free game over on Steam. Microvolts Recharge is a quirky lobby-based third-person shooter with a unique Toy Story theme. It's something like Toy Story and Fortnite had a baby and this shit thing came out. The game features a fairly fun character cast and a variety of weapon types for you to blast people to bits. You battle it out across dozens of large and well-designed maps, and overall a fairly good experience. If you're tired of Fortnite, then I guess this bad boy could fill some cup for you that might be getting empty. Next up, we have KnockedDown, a fun little low-poly racing game over on the Epic Store. KnockedDown is an action-packed racing game where you take on the role of a cop tasked with bringing down dangerous criminals and my exes. You'll be navigating through a vibrant cityscape filled with obstacles and hazards, using your police vehicle's speed and agility to chase down your targets. With each successful takedown, you'll earn points and climb the leaderboard, competing with other players from around the world. It's a fairly fun concept, and even those of us playing on toasters should be able to run this bad boy comfortably. If you want to experience rage quitting or just smashing your head into a keyboard for relief, let me introduce to you the hardest game ever. A merciless platformer where the developer's only goal was to make life so absolutely fucking difficult for you as possible, requiring pixel precision to advance. To be honest, I don't have the eye to brain to finger coordination required to even move 6 inches in this game, so I wasn't going to mess with this one. But if you want to put yourself through some torture, then the link's in the description, homie. I want to give a quick honorable mention to Pyroworks. Pyroworks is a free-to-play online multiplayer game containing fireworks from real-life companies from all over the globe. I didn't really know there was room for this type of game in the gaming industry, but I guess I stand corrected. Here you get to choose to make your own show, cause destruction and chaos, or simulate the New Year's Eve from all over the place. To be honest, the nice part here is you actually get to keep your fingers if you mess up. By the way, if you're interested, you can get your hands on Cyberpunk 2077 and Phantom Liberty goodies collection over on GOG. It unfortunately doesn't contain a game, but a handful of wallpapers, concept art, and some various screenshots and Cyberpunk 2077 posters. If you enjoy that kind of thing, it will be available on GOG until the 25th of September. So don't sleep on this bad boy if you want to get your hands on it. Next up, let me introduce you to Sect-Machina, which is a fluid atmospheric bug-themed Metroidvania rendered in a vibrant 2D pixelated style. I think it's fair to say that this game is crafted with meticulous attention to detail in its combat, characters, environment, sound, and story. I must say it looks super juicy and runs buttery smooth. I'm not really a platforming kind of guy, but this one wasn't too bad. It was just released a few days ago and is currently sitting in with positive reviews, so they're off to a good start. As I was scrolling through Steam to see what was free, I remembered we hadn't had a runner for a while, and voila, introducing Blitz Runner. In Blitz Runner, you'll dash through a colorful landscape collecting gems that not only increase your score but also your speed. So the logic is the more gems you collect, the faster you run, making every game unique to a certain extent. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure about this cucumber on my back. It's giving me some kind of vibes that I can't disguise. I mean, how often do you have a cucumber staring at you with death in its eyes? But I guess we can't have everything. If you're interested in taking this bad boy for a spin, there's gonna be a link in the description along with the other games, just to make life a little bit easier. And that's pretty much all I had for you in this one. I must admit, this episode was pretty damn difficult to film. For some reason, the gods have blessed me with Man-Flu 3000, and I can barely get oxygen into my lungs. My wife is telling me to shut the fuck up and get a move on, but you guys know how the flu can be deadly. Anyway, thanks a lot for taking the time to watch my video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, why not? Thanks a lot for watching. I'm just gonna go lie down now. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.